Once a game or event starts, the coach is largely out of the picture, on the sidelines. The athlete is on their own.
And for athletes, things happen in the moment, in the heat of battle, and they have to react instinctively in the correct way to get consistent and repeatable performances.
So one way to encourage this is called TGFU, Teaching Games for Understanding. TGFU is about learning, using game situations rather than traditional instruction.
TGFU aims to develop athletes that are confident, can handle pressure and emotions, and can overcome mental blocks and competition nerves.
Let's see TGFU in action.
Look over to my left, look over here, can you see the goal at the far end with the two stumps? Yeah. See the goal here? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to play a game of soccer, except it's with a cricket ball or an incredible, and you can only roll it between your team and pick it up, roll it. If you fumble it when you pick it up, hand over to the other team. If you get touched with the ball while you're running with it, or you're trying to roll it to one of your teammates, that's also a handover. Okay? Okay? Goal ski, 1-0, Team Martin, change of rule. Okay, the ball's not to go along the ground, it's to go in the air. If you drop it, it's a handover, okay? But you have to underarm it through the goal to score. Okay, freeze there, guys, stay where you are. There's a goal here and there's a goal there. Look where everyone is, where are you? All bunched. What do you think you might be able to do? Okay, all right, away you go.
Everyone! Hamish!
Yeah, Hamish!
Think you got your space, fellas.
Buddy!
Goal ski, well done.
Ready, play!
You've got to keep the players in game situations as much as they can, you know. Have pitch geography, make it relevant to a football game. If it doesn't look and feel like football, don't do it. That would be one of my philosophies. And certainly tonight, you know, focusing on a defensive shape and letting the players come up with their own strategy and guiding each other to an outcome is certainly a tool that most novice coaches could use. There's lots of ways of putting conditions on a session, whether it be targets, whether it be, you know, modifying the size of your area, whether it be putting specific goals in about, you know, what you're trying to achieve. Coaches can manipulate a lot of things, the task, the environment and the physical load on the players.
What came through to me was John really understands that pressure exposes the athlete's ability to execute skills and tempo. And if it's a World Cup game, there can't be any more pressure than for those players than that. So the fact that he was going back and working on their fundamental skills around a concept that they might use shows a real understanding of what's required at that level.
That age group, it's easier than when they're in their mid-20s and know it all. I mean, I had some experience with the women's hockey team some years ago of older players, and however talented they were, often under pressure, they resorted back to things they'd done in the bad old days when we were trying to change behaviours and change the way things were done. So at the age those girls were at, it's a perfect age to instill those behaviours, and he's obviously working hard on that so that under pressure they do things right.
Fielding team, you can't start from in front of those yellow cones, so you've got to spread out as you want from behind those yellow cones to protect that area. How I'm going to do it is I'll just drop it up like that, and then you step forward and you smash it. Sharp. You've got to realise it's a lot of fun, but it's with a purpose. So at the start of the session, what is the purpose of the session? What are the objectives? These are the kind of strategies we want the players to understand. Just hold it there, guys. Just one sec. Come in, fielding team. Fielding team, come in. So what do you notice is happening with their batting? Where are most of the balls going?
Out that way.
Out that way?
Yeah.
Which way in particular?
Left.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how can you guys as a fielding team make them get less runs? What happens if it goes past this line? What do they get? 2 points. How are you going to make them get less runs?
Coming closer.
Right, I'll give you 10 seconds as a fielding team to decide amongst yourselves how you're going to place yourselves to make them get less runs.
Two guns, front, one gun.
And then you set the game around those strategies so the game becomes a problem. The players solve the problem by engaging in the game, and then at the end you review it.
Yeah, Hamish!
Great throw!
Wait, serious? No!
Ah! That's out!
Not only are you creating better cricketers who can make decisions in difficult situations and understand game situations and how to adapt to that and win, but you're also creating people that come off the park that are better people, that have a better understanding of how to be a better person in a team environment and how their input as an individual to a team dynamic can help improve the results of the whole team.
That's a total of 38-45. Well done. Come in, guys. So they need to actually reflect on their learning. The experience is good, and that's where the learning happens. And how can we adapt that into a Saturday? You know, taking that what you've done in the training into a Saturday. So that only comes with reflection. So you do have to sort of bring it back. As a batting team, what were you trying to do?
I go for long.
Go long?
Yeah.
Yep. And then what did you notice when they start to put guys back? What did you have to do?
Play short.
Okay. Do you notice that? Would you notice that in the game?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So if you're playing in a game and you're starting to hit over the top and they're dropping guys back, what could you then start to do?
Playing the gaps.
Yep. So just look for singles?
Yeah.
Yep. So you can see how you can start to have a plan to make the fielding side make certain decisions, and the fielding team, you guys can do certain things to make the batters think about things, to change up, okay? Rather than just keeping it the same where nothing happens. Using your brain, it's good.